What's up, guys? It's your boy back again with another video. Today we are replacing the bedside on this 2002 GMC Sierra. As you can see, it's got a nice big old dent. So kicking off this video, I wanted to start off in the back, the lower corner here, wherever the bumper goes. I don't think I've ever, or maybe I have, I don't think I've ever shown how I remove these spot welds here. But all I'm doing here is drilling with a 1/4 inch drill bit, and you're gonna see how if you drill straight through it and get all of the spot weld as clean as you possibly can, the bedside itself will just detach itself from the body. You're probably gonna see it right about now. Yeah, there you go. Clean, just straight through. Then, it had this bed liner on the back of the truck, all around the truck. So I'm removing wherever I know that the spot welds are going to be, and I'm just revealing them. I got my 3M purple wheel and a right angle die grinder, and I'm just cleaning up the area where I need to see where my spot welds are at. Then after I grinded down that liner, I started off in the back. I don't know why I didn't start at the top, but I started off here in between the cab corner and the bedside, the truck of the bed, and I'm just grinding down. I think it had about, I don't remember how many. I think it had like 10 altogether, maybe 10 spot welds that are all along the edge here. And all of these here, since my spot welder can't get in between them, I go ahead and make plug holes for my MIG welder, and I come and I fill in those plug holes with some plug welds. And yeah, I just fill them in with the MIG welder. After I did those, I went ahead to the back and I did the taillight pocket. You have to remove the taillight, and it's going to reveal these spot welds that it has behind it. And again, my favorite go-to tool is my belt sander with a 80 grit belt sanding belt. These are all tongue twisters because they're very repetitive, but an 80 grit belt sander belt. That's what I'm using here. That's what I always use. And yeah. And then finally we move on to where I had cleaned up my surface area. And yeah, we're just grinding away the spot welds. Same thing that you see all the time. Nothing really changes. I never drill these because my preference is to grind them down. And I think I sped it up so we can get the process going. I'm sorry for my videos being a little bit longer, but I'm trying to fit in most of what I can into the video and not take out a whole lot. There's a lot more that I wish I could put on here, but it'd be a super long video. And then I didn't show myself grinding these spot welds here that it has in the wheel well. But, I mean, you pretty much get the point. I grinded all the spot welds that it had here. And all you're seeing here now is me using my panel separator and getting in between the bedside and the body of the bedside, the wheelhouse, and just separating the panel from the actual body, getting it ready to be removed completely. And then I slowed it down once I was ready to show you guys me removing the final spot welds that needed to be separated. And all I did was grab my, like I said, my panel separator or my seam sealer buster and a hammer and just slice through them. So you're seeing it here in real time, and as you can see, it's not as fast as I do it when I speed it all up. Actually, it's a process and it takes some time. And even if you do manage to grind them down properly, you still have to find a way to kind of work around the spot welds and kind of remove everything without damaging any of the panels underneath. And as you can see, I go from like the bottom to the top to the sides all over just to get around. And as you can see right there, it kind of came off already, and it's just ready to come off. Sometimes on the newer trucks, they have some adhesive on the wheel liner or on the wheelhouse, on the inner wheelhouse, and it's kind of hard to just pull apart, and it sometimes has it across the top, so you just kind of have to watch out for that. But other than that, they usually just come off, they pop off like pretty easy, pretty simple. All right, man, so we got 2 here, we got 4 down here, and then we got another 3 down here. I think we got, yeah, 1. These are gonna be spot welded. I have 5 just here, and then 4 here. Oh no, 6. So I'm gonna grind these down and then put some weld through primer behind them. But I'm gonna put the same amount of holes on the new panel. So now what you're seeing here is me grinding down and basically removing the tire, giving me access so I can work around the wheelhouse. And I'm spraying it down with weld through primer, so for the corrosion protection. I'm also doing the top rail, same thing. I did this in time lapse and I wasn't aware. Well, actually I was aware. I was trying to try it out and see how I liked it, but it's too fast and I can't even keep up with it. I can't narrate and try to keep up with it. But anyways, now what you're seeing here is me putting the plug holes that need to be welded with the MIG welder that I was counting down on the previous clip that I showed you guys. I'm just putting the same amount down. And then putting the new panel on. I don't know how some people make this sliding of the panel going back on look so easy. Sometimes I don't have a hard time, but like it's not that easy as they make it look. Or I don't know, maybe I'm just doing it wrong, or I don't know what the hell, but I'm always having a harder time than usual, especially on the bedsides. The quarter panels not so much. It's usually the bedsides. But anyways, I just grabbed something to pry it with, just kind of like a flathead or a screwdriver or my panel separator, whatever, something flat and narrow that can fit in between the edges. And then I'm just prying it to make it fit. Once I finally get it on, after I've been wrestling with it, I just go around the whole bedside, make sure everything is nice and squared where it needs to be. And yeah, once I do all of that, I just lay down I use some self-tapping screws so I can kind of pre-fit my bedside and make sure everything is nice and square where I need it to be. My tail light, my tailgate are all lining up and everything. And then after that, it's just time to put on the bedside onto the truck permanently. And I just got my spot welder here and went all around where I needed to be spot welded and plugged up plug welds, and that's it. That's all there is to it. But to wrap it all up, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. As always, thank you guys for watching, supporting, and all the comments. You know, I look at them and I appreciate all the love. Thank you guys. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's it. Just let me know what you guys think, and I'll try to keep the content rolling as fast as I can get it up. And I'll see you guys around for more. Peace.